Hi everybody and welcome to Phil's Fun Fact Friday from Team Vincent Motorsports in Ayr, Ontario. Today we're talking about the Ski-Doo Everest, a sled that carved a whole new path and a whole new direction for Ski-Doo in the 1970s and into the 80s. The Ski-Doo saw many quick design, technical, and material changes in the early to mid-70s. The use of front-mounted engines in an aluminum tunnel really changed things for Ski-Doo. The TNT line diversified into the TNT, TNT RV, and the TNT Everest. The Everest had unique characteristics like being longer with a wider 16.5-inch track. This was the start of a crossover sled that was a trail cruiser that had enough flotation to challenge the deeper powder. The seat was different, with more foam layers and a raised area for the passenger. The two-up cruiser had arrived. During its lifespan, the Everest went through a lot of changes, as did a lot of the Ski-Doo lineup. And under the hood of this Everest LC Electro, well, there's some pretty cool technology for its time. Under the hood of this 1980s Everest is a rotary valve, liquid-cooled, oil-injected motor. This engine was far superior to the fan-cooled premix sleds of a couple years earlier. There are two oil reservoirs, one for the engine lube and one for the rotary valve lube. This was a major shift and was the basis for Rotax power in a Ski-Doo for many years, and with electric start, it garnered even more attention. The Everest LC Electro filled many roles and charted new territory. It was a two-up cruiser. It was an off-trail sled. It opened the door for so many possibilities for future sled development. The snowmobile went through a lot of changes in the 70s, and in the 80s, it was going to go through yet even more changes. But for the people who love their Everest, they will always have a special place for those people who are passionate about the history of vintage snowmobiles. Thank you so much for watching our video series. Remember to like us on Facebook and on YouTube, and to share it as well. We appreciate your support. Team Vincent Motorsports, Ayr, Ontario.